Hey Libra, it's Elsie here from Ten of Cups Tarot. Thank you for coming back. If you're here and you're brand new, thank you for joining us here. I hope that you will be take the time to subscribe, because we do have a really great group of people here, and you know, they're all high vibers, no one on the low vibe, which is great. I am here today to do a reading for February 14th, so happy Valentine's Day 2020. It is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Libra. Just want you guys to have some Valentine's Day energy before you go out to your evening, whatever it is you have planned for today, or even if you don't. The first deck I'm going to use here is an oracle deck. It is from Colette Baron Reed. It's the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And so I'm going to pick a card from here. Ooh, there is one sticking out here. We might as well take it. And it says, take the lead. Take the lead. Yep, Stag Spirit. The stag is the leader of the pack. Yeah, the stag is the leader of the pack. So take the lead. Take the lead on life. Take the lead on, you know, take the lead on your family. 8 and 5 is 13. Yeah, 13. And 1 and 3 is 4. So it's all about balance and firm foundations. It's when you take the lead, then you can be the one to make the decisions, right? Everyone else will follow. So when you're the person who takes the lead, you're the person who makes the decisions. Others depend on you. And taking the lead sometimes means, you know, being in the limelight, you know, having the spotlight on you. And not everyone is built for that. Not everyone is built to take the lead. So Spirit is telling you to take the lead. Libra, take the lead in your life, the lead at work, the lead of your work. You know, if you have a business, you need to take the lead. You need to get in there, get all up in that business and make some business, make some money. All right, so let's look at Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Libra. And that is for February 14th, 2020. Happy Valentine's Day. We're going to do the first 5 cards, which are for the near past. And then we are going to do the next 5 cards, which is for your current energies. Let's start there. So 5 cards for the past, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Libra. All right. Look at that here on the bottom. This is the card of Libra. This is the Justice card. So justice only shows up when there is an injustice about to go down. Let's take a look and see what we can find here. Okay, so we have the first 5 cards for the near past. And in the near past, I do see feeling a little bit on the outskirts of love. Not really knowing where you belong, not really knowing whether you are in love or in like or in lust. So the Knight of Cups brings in, you know, deep romantic feelings. And I think that you're being a little bit literal about that. I think that you are checking yourself, checking, you know, constantly going over it. Is this love? Is this like? Is this love? Is this like? I'm really not sure. So the 5 of Pentacles is about feeling a little bit on the outside, feeling left out. It's a feeling of lack. So, you know, a lot of people do have lack in love. They feel, you know, especially when you start out a new relationship, you do feel a lack of love. Or a lack of emotional response, or a lack of depth of feeling, that kind of thing when you're first starting out. And maybe you take a more literal look at it rather than looking at it as emotional, like the Knight would, you know, the Knight of Cups, looking at watery emotion in the cups. Maybe you look at it more like an earth sign, like you're more scientific and looking at, you know, maybe you're looking at readings. Maybe you're watching readings online. Maybe you have someone you go to who gives you a reading that gives you more knowledge. This is about self-love. It's about mastery. It's also about mastering what you do for a living. So this could mean that you have a business, or that you are, you know, you're in a 9-to-5, but someone is noticing you and noticing how well you balance yourself in terms of information, and that you seem to always be very, very in balance. But the truth of the matter is that every duck on the pond has, you know, the legs going 1,000,000 miles a minute underneath. And I kind of see you as that Libra, someone who's very calm, cool, collected on the surface, but underneath those feet are going, you know, trying to get you to where you want to be. I show the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is really emotional. He's a very, he's all about the emotions, deep down emotions, feels deeply, hurts deeply. Just all about feeling the feelings of yeah, wanting to be deeper in love than you are. I feel like you're kind of arguing with yourself, though, about that. You're not sure whether you should really fall or not. Yeah. Okay, let's get into some current energies here. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords. We have a little bit of heartbreak going on. All right. So in the current energies, I see that right now you're pretty content. You're quite content with the way life is going on, the way life is moving you, and the way you're moving life. I'm showing the 10 of Cups here. You're kind of happy to have a nice place to live, and you know, being happy within yourself, being happy with the people around you, you know, offering someone your pentacle. Perhaps you're offering that to the Empress, someone with the Empress energy, or you have connected with Source and you are an empath. This Ace of Coins, though, I feel as though being very grounded, that you probably offered this to the Empress, and the Empress is about being very creative. So she's about creation, she's about making children, anything. She's pregnant with creativity, so things around her naturally bloom and blossom because she helps everybody around her. She's really very much into charity, and you know, everything just really blooms around her. So that could be another reason why you have decided on the self-mastery, so you could be up to par when you meet that Empress, or someone who has the Empress energy. I am showing that your finances are finally starting to level themselves out, that, you know, you're not a millionaire or anything, but things are starting to level themselves out. But it looks like you are going to be going into hermit mode here for a bit, to start thinking about different ways that you can either expand on your business, any other ways that you can make money. Maybe there's going to be some investments going on. The King of Coins here, King of Pentacles, he is the guy that is the money manager. He is the person who is the accountant, the actuary. He's the guy that, you know, he's the balancing of the funds dude. He's also looking for someone to give a pentacle to sometimes, but I have a feeling that you're taking this information about the Empress and the coins, and you're going into hermit mode to figure out what to do next. That this is an abundant Empress, and you feel as though it is, that there must be more that you can do to keep this person in your life, because you're really enjoying the 10 of Cups feelings that come along with being in the relationship with an Empress. Although I think this is what you're feeling inwardly, though. I think you're feeling like it's not enough. You're not enough, and I feel like you're feeling a little bit of lack. Maybe scared to lose this relationship, I think. Not wanting to get your heart broken, but who does, right? None of us do. Okay, so that's the current information. I am going to now look into the future. And the future needs 4 cards to start with, please. Energy for the future for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Libra. This one. Oops. Wow. Okay. 2, 3, 4. All right. Put that in there. It's on the bottom of the deck. Celebration. Celebration. 3 of Cups. Okay. So, going forward, I really feel like you're going to be taking your power back. So you're going to be taking charge. That it's time for you to take charge of the things that you haven't taken charge of in the past. You were waiting. I don't know what you were waiting for. You want to take charge of your business, but you're waiting. You're waiting for some sort of justice. You're waiting for something to balance itself. And you're scared because there isn't enough information right now in order for you to make a decision. The High Priestess is about being very keeper of secrets, right? Not really releasing anything. There's still things that you don't see in the background. You really want your Justice, Libra. You did show up to your own reading here. That's good. Justice. And you're waiting for this justice, but you think that something is going to go wrong. There's things you can't see in the background, and I have a feeling that you think that there is going to be something that goes wrong because that's always the way it's been. But I think that when you decide to take charge of your life, take charge of your business, that there isn't really going to be a long period of wait before you get that justice. So I want you to move forward in happiness, move forward in celebration, because some good things are coming around the corner for you. But you just have to connect to source. You do have to manifest it, right? If you don't know what manifestation is, please look at some videos on YouTube or Google it. Ask somebody who is a manifester how they are manifesting the things in their life. Right. So going forward, you're wanting some victory. You're wanting a victory. I think you're going to fight for love here. I have a feeling that you're going to really fight for love. So whatever's going down currently, you and whomever you are with right now, you have a lot of passion. You're very passionate about each other, but you are going to fight for this love no matter what. So you've decided that this is the way that you want things, and you're not letting it go. You are going to fight and do whatever you need to do in order to keep the passion and that Ace of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Chariot, which is the card of Cancer. The Chariot is a fast-moving vehicle, so it could be things are moving pretty quickly into this love and passionate state here. For you, it could be that you need to get into a vehicle to see the person that you love, or that they have to come and see you, because it is quite literally a vehicle, the Chariot card. All right, 2 more cards, please. You're scared. What are you scared of? Well, I mean, everybody's scared of love, right? Well, I wouldn't say everybody's scared of love, but when you're pulling the 7 of Swords, you're kind of worried for a repeat, right? You've had your heart broken. You're trying to be as strong as you can in this situation. You're scared every day that this is going to go away, that this relationship is going to go away. So in the future, it looks like there is going to be a viable relationship, and you're going to spend most of your time worrying about whether it's in balance, whether you really are in love. You're going to fight for it every day, which, I mean, isn't a bad thing until you realize that once you settle in, that this person is not going to deceive you, because they see you as strong, and that is attractive to them. So they see you as strong, and I don't believe there is going to be any deceit going on, or anything that you have to worry about in terms of someone doing you wrong, to be honest. Yeah, looks like that's what you want. You want love. You want marriage. You want, clergy. You want marriage. This may be the thing that you're feeling deceit about, that maybe the person who's with you is saying that they want to get married, but you're feeling as though they really don't. You need to have some strength here, because if it does come out that they don't really want to be married, then that's something you're going to have to deal with, right? Take the lead. Why don't you ask the questions before they're asked of you? Take the lead. Ask the questions. Do you want to get married? Is there anything that I need to know in the background? Make sure that you're strong. Is it okay to love you? And I'm going to fight for this. So are you? You know, are you passionate about me like I'm passionate about you? You know, all of those things. You can take the lead on all of those things. You can ask all of the questions before the questions are asked of you. And so you'll know, you'll make a good educated decision as to whether you should go into hermit mode and think about that, or whether you should be on your way. So go ahead and take the lead. Take the lead, Libra. It is time for you to do so. You've been hiding in the shadows for way too long. It's time for you. 2020 is for you. And that's all I have for you today. If you would like a reading with me, you can get me at elsie@tenofcupstarot.ca. Anything you need to know about this reading is down below, including prices for private readings, if that's what you're interested in. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope that you'll subscribe before you leave. Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye.